So hey guys and girls, on my review of TTS 2009, I believe he is. I'm gonna just tell you a little bit short how it looks like, how is it to drive, which engines exist there, which gearboxes and stuff. Here is a real TTS. He have 272 horsepower, I believe, but now he's stage 1, so he's a little bit above 300 horsepower. Here how he looks like. I think I'm gonna just explain short what is different between TTS and a normal TT. It's of course it's bigger brakes, different front, even lights. It's got curve use, so when you're turning steering wheel, lights also turning. Inside it's got another steering wheel and another dash. In the rest it's almost same car. And it was possible to have same drivetrain. I'm just gonna move directly to the engine and tell you which engines they had. So here how he looks like. This is of course not original anymore. This is called air intake, how it's called. So that's how TTS engine looks like. I gonna tell you directly one stuff, that they had two engines. They had the first engine 2.0 TFSI, and he looks like this. He have timing belt, not chain, and he have older generation of fuel pump, which can cause many problems if you don't serve it in time, which many doesn't do. They is sitting one plunger, which camshaft pushing fuel pump, and he can be weared out, and can cause you many problems. It can be that bad that you can kill the whole engine just because of this fuel pump. And here you see that he is CDL. And this engine is what I recommend you to buy in TT, because this engine have less problem than the second generation of 2.0 TFSI, which get chain, because of exactly this chain which you have to replace in like 120,000 kilometers. And many ones say you don't change it, but no, you have to change it. And later, like from 2012 I believe, they changed the system of the chain, but still chain is get extend, and when it get extend, of course car gonna go, and chain tension are gonna compensate this. The chain is get stretched out, but you understand the idea. It cannot be like this forever. To the end, the car gonna give you this error code that camshaft position is too bad. Then you have to change it anyway. But to change timing belt is easy. To change a timing chain is not easy. Plus they have problem with bearings on balancer axles, and this is the problem. You don't fix it. You just change the engine. And those first generation, which calls ER113, they was produced until 2009, I believe, but already 2009 have next engine. And 2015 or 14, they come next engine, third generation of this engine, and he's good. He also have chain problem, but he have so much new stuff, and he goes so much better and more fuel economical. So it's better to get this latest engine, but they doesn't come in this body. They come in next body. And what people don't really understand sometimes, and I have to explain, that TTS or even Audi S3 and all of those who have 270 horsepower, they didn't have the second generation of engine. They had this first generation of engine, which is more modified from fabric to deliver those horsepower. And later they get directly to third generation of engine. They never had the second shitty generation of engines. But second generation of engine, they have rollers here and much better fuel system, if you say so. And they have different turbo, and you can press more horsepower from original 2.0. But it's for normal, not TTS. And they also exist 1.8 TFSI. And he was only in second generation. this which calls ER888. And I believe that's it. They don't have that much more problems. Sometimes they have problems with this one, but it's, you know, it's all small problems. They don't have that big problems that can cost you a lot of cost and hard times to repair it. It's only to wash a fuel pump here, I mean this plunger which sit inside there, and change it. And they are quite cheap, and there's only 3 bolts and some stuff here to change it. It's not that hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this cover back. And just you watch your oil service, because when I was making service on this TT, I saw that they have flexible service interval, and it's 30,000 kilometers. They are joking on TTS. Really, I recommend to change oil if you're racing and going fast all the time. I recommend to change your oil every 5,000 kilometers. That's how you're gonna keep your engine clean and nice and always protected. Because all old oils, they keep to coxing, and oil getting black and all this. It looks almost like a sand inside of the engine, and this is not good for your engine. They also exist in diesel. This diesel which they had, it's new generation of those diesels, you can say, with common rail and stuff. They don't have any problems. They just go. And all problems they can have is this agar and this ecosystem. When turbo begin to be wear out, it's putting oil together with this soot from diesel. It's becoming a layer of thick shit inside of intake and stuff. But yeah, I think you cannot find them in diesel. I just saw one car for sale in all my life. So this was what about engine. And gearbox. They have manual gearbox and they have DSG, this double clutch gearbox. And there is not problem with DSG, just you make service, and sometimes clutch can wear out, so you're just changing clutch. And of course flywheel, this is their standard problems. So just to have a look at it. If flywheel is bad, you hear it directly, he making those tick 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 sounds. And if clutch is bad, then it's a little bit harder, because then you may need a computer to check if clutch is bad. But if it goes good, then it's good. So I'm like done with engines here. So now you can see how he looks like. Those lights on specifically this one is totally new, brand new, and repainted front. There is 22-inch wheels on it. It's not from what would come from fabric, it's what owner put here. With this tape instead of tires, I call it, when there's no tire. There's bigger brakes on this one, and they even looks good in those 20 inches, as you see. There's a trunk lid, and he actually good to be this size of the car. There's your key, and trunk lid's open from the key also. So this is the trunk lid. You see, he's deep. There's still enough space for most of stuff you may want to take with you in your cabriolet. Here's a spoiler. Here's electrical one. He go out when you're braking hard or above 120 km/h to make it more stable on the road. I'm just gonna give you a moment to look at it. Yes, and he is possibly to open when you're sitting inside of the car just from the bottom. And this, your roof, mine is cabriolet, I mean this version. And roofs on those have a really bad problem, which you cannot solve that easy. I'm gonna show you when I open the roof. But they sit in mechanism which see if those flaps open. And when he lose adaptation all the time, and you cannot fix it. You can change the whole system and it's still gonna be that bad. So my recommendation is just to get one small scanner, which is especially for WAG, and just make this adaptation when he is not want to open. This is that easy, and all of them have it. Some of them maybe don't, but all cabrio I meet from Audi, I mean in TT, they all have them. Even Audi A4 and other cabrios from Audi. So now I slowly gonna move to interior. This one have a special leather pocket, so seats looks really beautiful. Doors looks kind of okay. There's nothing special about it. This car have Bose sound packet. You can fold down mirrors, but the stuff is you cannot make so they fall down when you're locking the car. So you have to do it manually if you want to fold them in. This is a little bit strange decisions. So here how lights adjust looks like. There is some options to do it. Here is cruise control. Here is blinkers, and yeah, I guess I don't have to explain how blinkers works. Here how he looks inside. There is some stuff here. You can put something. Here is this small middle arm slot. Just gonna put ignition on so bottom is on fire. Here is a button for your reverse gardine. It looks like this. Here is a button for the roof. Here is button for tire pressure. This car doesn't have it, and it's almost useless to have it nowadays, because if they stop work you have to remove the tire, change batteries, change sensor. It's just a headache. There is spoiler. If you press it, you're removing the spoiler. Like now you see, maybe in the here it goes up and here goes down. There is warning lights. It's normal. There is ESP off, and there is magnetic ride suspension. And here show the which mode you have. It's only sport or sport off. There is no comfort, middle, normal and stuff like this. There is only on off. I'm gonna turn off this climate control, and I want to show you how climate looks like. It looks like nice and smooth. There is nothing what unnecessary here. And look how seat heater looks like. It's beautiful. They made really beautiful job here. It's so easy and beautiful. And then the next generation of TT, they put it here in those air stuff. And here also, look how smooth they turn. This is a nice idea. You close and open them like this. This is so nice. Beautiful. Here like roof looks like nothing special. There's lights. Oh, it's LED. And this car have full LED. I'm just gonna close the door so wind doesn't blow. It's a windy day today. Owner, they changed stereo here to the aftermarket, I believe it calls. He is really good. He have a lot of stuff. He have back camera. You have Spotify, CarPlay, all what you need. It's like looks like your just normal Android phone. See if there's space. There's quite enough space, and it's go down slowly and nice. What you have on steering wheel? There is buttons to change sound which you're playing, volume buttons, and those buttons also for some modes. But that's it. There you have your paddles. They also an aluminium in normal TTs, which is not a TTS. They are black. They are plastic. There you have your cruise control, as I said. And here you have onboard computer on those. This is okay, and you can change the modes you want. You even have laps if you want to race with this car, because this is TTS. Yeah, and you can go up and down. And TTS have special dash, which is TTS special. And that's it, I guess. We're gonna have a ride, and I'm gonna show you how he goes. Or maybe first, I'm gonna show you how the roof works. You just push the button, and he goes really nice and fast. So that's it, done. And the best stuff about it, it works while you're driving. I mean, you can go like 45, 50, and he gonna open and close, which makes it really smooth. You're opening and closing it. And the system there behind, I mean hydraulical system, which opening and closing it, it looks like it's done for years. It means you don't have to be careful about it. It's just open and close when you want. You don't have to be worried that something gonna go bad with it. And I'm gonna just give it a faster ride and tell you about my feelings when I drive it. Specifically this TT, which I'm driving, is cabriolet. So it's a little bit more soft in the body. So he's like flexing with the body. and I feel it. When I drive, I feel. The owner of the car, he say he don't feel, because I'm the car guy. I'm in mechanical. I sit in the car and I feel what is wrong with the car, where it hurts, where it sounds extra, and stuff like this. But he don't. But I does, especially with those big 20-inch wheels. He like flexing too much with the body, in my opinion. The TT, which is coupe, which have hard roof, he is not flexing at all, in my opinion. The suspension working, not the body, and he feels much more stable and much more, like come together and racing car. So here we go. I guess I'm gonna print in the front or in the in the front or in the end of the video how he goes 0 to 100, and 0 to 100 is 4.66 seconds, which is really fast, and it's effortless. You just stop, you press brake, press full gas, and leave the brake, and that's it, and you're going really fast. And on race, this car gonna let you feel that you're a racer. So what can I say when I drive it? It's comfortable. The roof, of course, make extra sounds. You have to think about it. But this car have really good sound system, and even if it's not Boss, they still have a really good sound system. So if you listen music, you're not gonna hear this outside sounds. How about ergonomical? I think it's quite okay. I can reach all what I need to reach. So it's totally nice. Like in the first TT, they had really nice interior. They have moved like 100 steps forward, and they had this pockets here, which is made of stuff. So when you put stuff there, nothing is flying around. Here they change it back to normal pockets where stuff can fly around. So this generation of TT is less race than the first one. First one was really made like for people who go and race and stuff. But this generation of the TT is much better because it's really done of aluminum, moves the whole car. It's only rear part who is made of metal. So in the front, it's like never getting rusty when it gets tense coat and stuff. Oh, nice military. I'm not gonna show you that much acceleration. I'm gonna just show you the sport mode. He directly changed one gear, and then he's reacting more fast on the gas pedal and stuff like this. There is a manual mode. There is also those pedal which you can change gears. Sometimes it can be comfortable, sometimes it's less. See if they was. Yeah, they was really nice and smooth. And the sound, I believe I'm gonna print here a video and you're gonna hear the sound of this car, how he sounds outside. If you want to hear how he sounds from inside, I'm gonna show you. And brakes are great. He brake really fast and smooth and nice. And when I was going fast with this car, I didn't feel like there's not enough of brakes and stuff. So brakes are good here, even if cabriolet is more heavy. So I actually don't know what to tell you more about this car. Which cabriolet he feels good. Well, now we can try from which speed he open. I go 50 now, as you see I go 50, and I open cabriolet. Yeah, it goes open. Okay, now I go 40, but I was going 50 when I begin to open it. And this is it. You close. You lift up this small one. Done. In cabrio. It put zero effort in it. You was holding a button. And this is what makes it really nice. You don't have to stop. You don't have to think. You just go, you open. And put really good sound on all of it. It's really a good car to have just relax and have calm. Or show to people that you are the best one, if you want so. But on these small roads and stuff in summer days, it's really nice. See if he close from 60. So I go 60, does he? Nope, he don't want. So I go 45. Nope, he don't want. Aha. Okay. I was pressing the wrong button. So let's do 50 again. Yes, he works. In 50 he goes back. Look how fast it is. It's like smooth and nice. He closed all windows automatically and now he's done. You didn't have to remove this one. Well, of course now I can remove it. But you can also use it like a sunscreen. Like now I put it and it's get darker in the car because I have sun from behind. He also have automatically auto dip on the mirrors. And this one is in the leather also, as you see. So he looks expensive and nice. And the one stuff about this TT, when he's going with open cabriolet, he looks like harmonical, nice. When you see like a big brother of this Audi R8 and he go with cabrio open, he looks like a boat. You sit in the front and behind you, because he have engine behind, this is so big part of space and it looks strange. It doesn't look natural. It's like you're sitting on a boat in the front and then the rest of the boat is behind you. So on this road I'm just gonna show you how launch works like and how fast he is. To activate launch you have to put in the sport, you have to close ESP, it says the ESP off, then you have to put brake but really heavy, it have to be floored, brake have to be floored, and then you just put full gas or you can put less gas. As you see I adjust my RPM, but in full gas it's gonna be 3000, and then you just leave the brake. And then you have this really crazy acceleration. He goes just like a rocket. So I believe just right now it was somewhere there around under 5 seconds to 100. So super nice, super nice. If you have money, I really recommend you to get one of those cars. And specifically this one is in really good condition. But just watch out for really bad cars. If they're cheap, it means something is wrong with it. Get one mechanical who gonna check car with you, who gonna check the clutch, who gonna check engine, and think about this fuel plunger there. It's have to be changed. If it's not changed and the previous owner doesn't have no idea, or there is no paper that it's changed, then it's good to check it directly on place. Okay, I'm not gonna turn it, I'm gonna continue this. You see, I just want to continue, I don't want to stop with this car. Because he just eating kilometers. It's so fun and nice to drive. Yes, I'm gonna finish here. I think there's not that much to say more. If you have questions, just put in the comment. And have a good roads and a full tank, especially now with those prices. And good luck.